One of the biggest culture shocks in my life was when I was a teenager and my mom got sober. And no shots at my mom, zero, absolutely none. I love her. I'm very proud of her for this. But if you are not a child of an addict or you have never witnessed somebody you love go through addiction, sobriety, then you don't understand what I'm about to say. Culture shock with the sobriety came because I didn't realize exactly how much of my life revolved around my mama's drinking, right? But during this time and many years after, I also learned that the culture shock also is the people and how they look at you, and when you do and don't drink or use the drugs or party or whatever your addiction may be, when you are and aren't participating, your life changes. When there was drinking and alcohol, we were partying all the time. We had so many friends. There were people at our house all the time. We were always at somebody else's house. We were at the bar. We were doing stuff. We were on the move. And we lived on the lake. So like literally every summer day we were spent on the boat with friends on the beach or just riding around, whatever. But when the drinking stopped, so did that. And when the drinking stopped, my mom had to figure out who she was as a sober person, and I had to figure out who she was as a sober person, and it took a while as a family to figure all that out. And that is honestly just the surface of it, because there's so much behind the scenes that you don't realize. One, going through an addict's brain, and two, going through their household, going through this entire process. And I mean, it is your entire outside of your house life is changing while everything inside is changing, while everything in their brain is changing. Especially as a teenager, your brain is also changing. So I would definitely say that has a huge part on how I view friendship and how I accept people into my life, because are you just here for the party, or are you going to be with me when I go through the struggles after the partying phase? So yeah, a little bit of a culture shock.